Today we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and this video is completely not political, unlike most of my videos. We are not at a political event. I've just never been to Raleigh before, and I'm charmed by this one area that has kind of very southern architecture. I think I could see this architecture in, well, actually in Tacoma Park, Maryland maybe, but also in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. And we're going to make 1 or 2 10-minute tapes that are just going to be houses. It's also this super early spring day. Oh, this is against the marriage amendment, which is on the ballot here in North Carolina. An amendment to define marriage in the state constitution. It's not even law, as, you know, a specific kind of marriage, unchangeable by constitution, not open to people it hasn't always been open to. Anyway, but that's not the purpose of this video. Although it is what people are debating in North Carolina right now. So we're here. You can see a crane in the distance. That's downtown. We're in the historic district of Raleigh, which is apparently called Oakwood. And Raleigh is apparently the city of oaks, which I didn't know. And this historic district of Oakwood has these wonderful confections. I'm tempted to move someplace like this, sort of Tennessee, and retire, move into a derelict one of these if one is left, and spend all my time renovating it by hand as my version of being in a nursing home. This one is just incredible. Oh, and the one beside it is too, although it's not painted yellow, so it doesn't stand out as much. I can tell you from driving here that Raleigh seems to have more flowering trees than actually Virginia or Tennessee or DC or Maryland or most other places I've been. The Dogwood seems to be really popular here. Or in fact some rather plain suburban churches that spruce themselves up by having rows of white flowering trees on both sides, kind of in lines standing at attention. These people have managed to score a magnolia, which makes them very Bell Buckle, Tennessee. Someone down the street is screaming hello at people. I don't know if he's screaming at me because I videotaped his house, or if he thinks I'm someone else. These people even have flowering grass, which is really fantastic. Flowering and causing allergies. Anyway, we're gonna do 10 whole minutes worth of houses like this in this neighborhood. Now I see someone's come out on their porch in the yellow house. I still don't know if he thinks I'm someone he knows, or if he's talking to someone else, or if he's about to run down the street and shout at me for filming his house from the public sidewalk. Who knows? Anyway, cute houses. We're in an area where one of the streets is named Elm, which made me think it might be like Tacoma Park, Maryland, where all the streets are named after flowers. Aspen and dahlia and that kind of thing. Maple, trees and flowers. But actually, Elm seems to be the only horticultural street around here. The rest are all things like Jones and Blount and obviously Southern family names. For sale by owner. 919-649-6285 if you feel so moved. 919-649-6285. Again, there's absolutely no purpose to this tape. It's not political. It's just because I've never been to Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm going to be here for less than 24 hours. In fact, this is the last hour I'm going to be here. I may come back to something in a week or two, but I found it so charming that I felt that we should have a little video, should even end up on YouTube, of these southern confections. I don't think you'll get diabetes from looking at this video, so it's not as bad as Paula Deen's delicious southern cooking. There's a church, it's called the Remnant of Christ. That is a new one on me. I've heard of the various versions of the Church of Christ and have relatives who are in them, but the Remnant of Christ is something else again. We seem to have ended up on a lower, less architecturally interesting street, but we may be able to do something about that in a moment. The good houses on this street are all on the side that the sun is blaring from, so I have to be a little tricky about how I take pictures of them because you'll just get an eye full of sun. So, slightly more interesting houses. Big porches anyway. But I think we're going to have to get back to the street we started on to see some really good ones. Maybe we'll have to learn a little more about Raleigh and do another set of tapes if we get to come back later this month. Here's someone who's painted their porch, painted their house gray, and then has these yellow, we can't see them, yellow rocking chairs. Someone has some kind of pool or water feature. Oh, yeah. You can hear it but can't see it. Obviously doing a lot of work. There's even a tool. Oh yeah. Huh. They're redoing a basement. Oh, here's a good house. Very hilly. Very hilly. Lots of flowering trees. This tape is only going to last 9 minutes. And we're going to stop it and maybe do a second one. Since we don't know anything about the area we're taping, I have nothing intelligent to tell you about it. And that means these are just going to be called Raleigh 1 and Raleigh 2. However, we do have our second home for sale here, and it has a brochure box. So, this house, oh wow, kind of affordable. It's a Sears and Roebuck house. You used to purchase them from Sears and Roebuck with a kit. It has 4 fireplaces and 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, and it's $499,000. So, it is the price of a 1-bedroom and den with parking luxury downtown condominium in DC. So clearly, if you have any reason to retire to Raleigh, totally worth it for $499. Huh. Although I think this neighbor is actually prettier. Anyway, I think we're going to end this tape here and then start it again on our house for sale.